Hello everybody, my name is Lale and you're watching A Happy and Healthy Life. Today in this video I'm going to talk about week 34 and week 35 of my pregnancy. I am currently in week 36, but I'm going to talk about week 34 and 5. So as you know, if you follow my videos, in week 34 I went to my doctor and she was concerned about my blood pressure, so she sent me to the hospital and they did a lot of tests on me. They did ultrasound, everything for my blood, and ultrasound was really good. Baby was good. But unfortunately, the test for urinary infection and vaginal infection came positive. So I had to take two different antibiotics for it. So I started taking my antibiotics, I think Saturday, and it lasted just all week 34, rest of it, and week 35, the only day of 35 I didn't take pills. It was the last day, and then I went to my doctor. She measured my belly again. I was exactly on point, 35 weeks pregnant. So it was really good. Baby moved really good in 2 weeks, so active, all the time. Wasn't really worried about the baby, but just worrying about these infection I had, so I wanted to get rid of them and clear it out. Didn't really feel good in week 34 at all. I was just so sick and didn't feel good. Couldn't rest. Wake up a lot of times because um, this pain I had. Wake up with pain, cramping, and just burning feelings sometimes. So it wasn't at all good, and we missed 4th of July. We love 4th of July and we missed it, so we couldn't go anywhere. Well, this is our priority now, so it's why we take care of it, and it's more important than anything else for us. So we want to baby be good, and I go to labor in time, not early. So yeah, so I rested week 34 and 5, mostly 34 because I was more sick. In the mid 35, I felt better, and I kind of felt like, oh, it's clearing up. But all of a sudden, the pain and cramping came back, and I was just so worried. So I told my doctor when I saw her, and she said, well, we're gonna test you anyways to make sure everything is cleared out. And she called me Monday, and she said, you still have urinary infection. And yeah, it's kind of annoying, but I taking urinary infection for taking antibiotic for it. So yeah, hopefully that one clear out too, and everything else be better. um, Baby is good. I'm not worried about the baby, but I have to be good too to have a good delivery and labor. So trying avoiding you know early labor, because infection can cause early labor and put you in that position. So if you have pain or cramping, that is not the time for you to be there. Should You should ask your doctor for sure, and don't put it aside and think it's just normal or is it Braxton Hicks. I really thought sometimes it was Braxton Hicks, but it ended up being infection. So be on it and be on point to avoid all these, any different and difficult, situation. So, yeah, week 35, I can tell that I felt I dropped a little bit, which they call it lightening. That baby drops a little bit down. I don't think that much, but even the nurse, my doctor's nurse, noticed it too. I think a little bit, but not that much yet, because it's still, I have shorter breath and I cannot really do as much as I want, because they say when you have that, you almost burst with energy, which I don't have it. Maybe because it's infection too. I don't know. But I noticed that I want to clean up, more around, like they call it nesting. So, which is it started, week 35. and now week 36. I'm not talking about week 36 now yet, but the thing I noticed that in week 35, I dropped a lot, a little bit, and I feel kind of like gravity pulling me down. I feel like that for some reason. Um, I notice it's harder for me when I sit down to get up. When I'm laying down to sleep, it's harder to turn from this side to other side. I don't know. It's just not that hard though. I mean, harder. You can, I can feel it. I can totally say it's a little bit harder and different. So, yeah, guys. Everything else is good, I guess. I still have, that gum bleeding that I developed really early. I think week 16, 15, 16, and then it went away, and then came back, went away, came back. So I still have it here and there, and I notice it in the morning when I brush my teeth. I always brush my teeth in the morning before I eat or drink anything. So it's always bleed more that time. I don't know why. But I still have it. So, but the only reason I think it's for that is the swelling in your gum cause that bleeding, and maybe one of these. I don't know. It's only, but um, I noticed that my gum swelled up a lot. I mean, I swelled up everywhere, and it just crazy. A lot of people don't get that. That swelling, but I have it a lot, so it's something I got. Um, but yeah, a lot of reason for that bleeding is that. Another thing is my carpal tunnel syndrome, which, if you follow my videos, I developed this unknowing thing around week 25, 26. It got worse and worse and worse to the point my doctor suggested me to do a cortisone shot. I did it. I didn't help at all, and all of a sudden I noticed, especially in week 34, at the end of it maybe, I noticed that, as you know, these three fingers were numb and tingly all the time, and my thumb was always sore. So I noticed that the tingly feelings and numbness, tingly feeling went away, but numbness is kind of like I can't feel almost all, can't feel it, like my feelings came back. But still, my thumb is so sore. It's worse than before. Before I told you it locks. It wasn't that. It was painful, but not as much as it's painful now. It's so sore that when it locks, I have to put it back in the position if it locks, and it has a popping sound, which is really gross. And yeah, it's so painful. I don't know how to tell you how painful it is. My doctor suggested me to go see a professional doctor. What is it? Not chiropractor. What they call the? I can't think about it. I don't know why. Well, pregnancy mind, I guess. Anyway, so she told me go see a professional doctor. Maybe they can take care of it, because sometimes these, stuff you develop in the pregnancy can be permanent. I don't want to, have a permanent, damage the nerve for permanent, time permanently. So I paint, I write, and I need this, and I'm right-handed, so I cannot afford that for sure. And you be on it too. My doctor said it may go away after pregnancy, it may not. So I have like a month to go. I don't know if I really go 40 weeks, but I have like a month to go, and some days, because it's still 36 weeks, it's not complete yet. My baby shower gonna be next weekend. I'm really excited about that. Probably put some pictures and videos about it, of my baby shower. So really nervous because I want to make it to my baby shower. Everybody who saw me So you're too big. Your belly is too big. Just like you cannot make it to your baby shower. But I'm kind of making it, I guess. But I noticed something that my belly doesn't seem like getting bigger that much. Really, really, I feel like it's not getting bigger. It's just getting more firm and harder. Like the baby's growing. It was big with amniotic fluid, and the baby now, amniotic fluid is getting lower, and the baby is just getting bigger. I don't know. I feel like it because I don't see it that much. Well, I put the picture of 34 and 35. You tell me if you think it really changed that much. I don't think so. But anyways, so yeah, this sickness in 34 and 35 really annoyed me. I'm still battling with it, which is um, I don't know. I don't want to complain about it a lot. At least we taking care of it is manageable. It's not something that put me in it can put me in danger if I wouldn't take care of it, but now I'm taking care of it. So avoiding early labor, because infection can cause that. um, yeah, it's something, it's something I have to take care of it. It's better than a lot of things that I hope nobody gets. But sometimes, we women, we have different bodies, we have different background, we develop different, things. So be really, like my mom said, be your own healer to know what's going on around your body, especially when you're pregnant, especially if you're a first time pregnant like me, because everything we know about pregnancy is somebody told us. We watch video, we listen to our friends, family, mom, whatever, and we really don't know. We just have some ideas. We don't know. I seriously don't know how it's going to be, that pain. They say the worst pain you ever experience. A lot of people say no, it's not that bad. A lot of people say, oh, it's just you cannot even take it. I mean, everybody says something different. You never know till you experience it yourself. And after delivery and labor, after you have the baby, everybody says, oh, you cannot sleep. A lot of people say, oh no, my baby was good. So you don't know, really. Your experience is going to be something unique for you, and my experience is going to be something unique for me. It's the beauty of different lives and different situations, and different everything is different for everybody. It just, you cannot say, yeah, we are similar but we are different. So I think I told you everything about week 34 and 35. Any other thing? I guess it was good. I was just sick, couldn't rest, couldn't sleep good. Something else actually in week 35 really, really came up. It was, I peed a lot, a lot. I mean, it was just so much. And it was like, if I'm not joking, every hour I woke up at night especially, and I had to go pee, and it's just so annoying. But one of the reason I was like that, because I still have the infection too. I know that, but um, I noticed that even I know it's clearing up. Eventually, it's still going on. So I'm thinking, because the baby dropped a little bit, and because I'm closer, yeah, a lot of pressure on my bladder. So I see that, and but everything else pretty good, pretty good. I really didn't have much appetite in week 34, but week 35 I'm a lot better. I'm more hungry, and I can eat my food. So that's good. Exercises, I seriously couldn't do exercises in week 34, almost week 35, half of it, because I was sore. I was just didn't feel good. I did some really short and just home yoga exercises, but I really didn't do much harder stuff. Harder, so like Mm, so I did some walking, but I didn't do a lot of things I did before. So because I couldn't. Um, and yeah, so I hope everything goes good for you and for me too. And we all have a good time and really good experience, a happy experience with our pregnancy. So if you have any suggestion, question, you can ask me. Anything I will tell you is going to be just personal experience. I'm not a doctor or nurse or anything like that. So if you have any medical question, you have to ask your doctor. And and one more time, be aware and be on point in this last month. So I see you in my next video. I hope you guys have a wonderful time. Bye.